Good afternoon, everybody. Alexander here. Highwind DDC is the channel, and we got another special unboxing for you guys today. I'm really excited about this one. I've been curating a list of grails that I would love to have in my collection, and like a top 5, and this qualifies. So we're gonna get into this unboxing. We're gonna do a little bit of a size comparison and a little bit of an overview, and yeah, we'll go from there. And let's just get into it. The first package I'm gonna open is part of the unboxing. There's 2 packages here, and the first one will give you like a hint as to what's going on. Okay, so what we're unboxing with is the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. This is the Texas version that my friends chipped in to get me. And we're getting into this. What is it? Well, this is what I will be using to carry what's in this next box. So let's get into the next box. It's about this big, okay? Let's get into it. Like I said, we're using the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. Good wrapping on this one. This is something that I got on the secondary market, so I am not the first owner. I don't even think I'm the second owner, but we'll see. Yeah, so it's a box within a box. Doing a little bit of boxception here. Let's just tear into it on this side. Cool. He wrapped this up pretty good, so like I'm still having to cut through. So if you guys ever sell or buy anything, trade anything on the secondary market, this is a good way. This is a good rule of thumb. Plenty of tape, plenty of packing paper, and yeah, we'll get into it. Now, I had to sell my Monterey Bay Knife Sea Otter to get this, and then I had to front a little bit of extra cash to cover the cost. But here we go. That's right. That says Pena. I'm gonna get into it. Wow. Wow. That's right, it is a Pena, and this is actually not, you'll notice a very distinct difference in this one. So this says my Pena X series. This one does not have the X series, and what that means is it's not made by Riot, ergo it was made by Mr. Pena himself. That's right, this is my first custom, guys. Let's open it. Oh, that was such a bad deployment. Oh my goodness. There we go, that's much better. Good Lord. Yeah. It's got this beautiful, it's a G carta made by Greg Henson, and I'm not sure what the pattern is called, but it's kind of like this brown lava flow. I'm calling it the mud blanket on Instagram, and it is a liner lock. Normally in his X series, he'll have a bolster lock. You can do a over the finger flip like that. Oh my goodness! It's got a red G10 spacer coming down from the bolster area, and followed up by more brown micarta. This thing is absolutely stunning, and it has this titanium shield right here. Absolutely beautiful. And I believe the steel, it doesn't say, but when Pena does these hand rub knives, it's usually 154 cm, so a decent steel to say the least. and this is an Apache. If I didn't say that, I'm saying it now. This variation is called an Apache, or Apache, like he says. So this is really nice. I really like it. It feels the exact same as my slip joint. My slip joint, guys, I'm lending it to a friend, Tyler, and so here after a while we'll get into a size comparison, but it feels almost identical. So in the meantime, like I said, we're going to do some size comparisons, but yeah, so that's how this will be carried until I get some more leather goods, or even in the paradrop gear that I have. But yeah, that's how it's meant to be carried. If anybody knows somebody who can really quick like make me a slip like this, I want it very similar to this, and to add a flashlight loop very similar to one like this, so that way I can carry this knife in a flashlight configuration, this and then a flashlight, so that way I can use the flashlight while it's still in the slip. That would be awesome. So yeah, this is exciting. Oh, and the back spacer, also my carta, is a very beautiful brown. So yeah, beautiful knife, beautiful. Runs on bearings, I believe. There's no blade play whatsoever. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. The lockup it's got some pretty good lockup, fairly decent. I'm trying to think of what else. Like I said, it does run on bearings. The hardware looks like T8, T6. There's no pocket clip. So yeah, this is just meant to be like a nice little knife that you carry for special events, stuff like that. So let's get into a size comparison of, I think this is a good starting point to compare. We'll try to go pivot to pivot. This is Spyderco Delica with modified scales. There you go. Hopefully I can get you in the camera. Let's see, what else do we have? We can compare it to the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt, which is a mid-tech style knife, a mid-tech knife. And yeah, pivot to pivot, you can tell that the Roosevelt is larger than the Apache. Here's a good budget knife to compare it to. This is a Kershaw Emerson. I can't remember the nomenclature. It's probably back here. But if you've gotten your hands on one of these, then you know what it's like. So smaller than this. This is modeled after traditional knives, but with modern components, modern materials like titanium. My carta in this case is G Carta by Greg Hansen. He's really cool. 154 cm blade steel, as opposed to something like high carbon steel that you would see. Let's compare it to a Raylight Pineapple Mini. It's absolutely beautiful. Ooh, man. Let's see. Let's do the Mula. Pivot to pivot. So not a large, imposing knife by any means. Let's see, what else can we compare it to? Here's a Swiss Army knife by Wegener. We're gonna go ahead and just deploy it. And this Apache is slightly larger than the Wegener, coming this way. So that's exciting. We can compare it to the very now infamous Ozark Trail 7-inch folding knife with the shaft lock. So yeah, it's interesting. What else can I compare it to? That's about all I have right now on me. That would be, I guess I could do the Demco. Sorry that cut out. My phone got low on battery. It's a little charged. We're gonna try to make it through, but here at another failed deployment. Anyways, there's your Apache, and then the Demco 80-20.5 comparison, and the shark's foot configuration. They're both sheep's foot style blades. And then we'll go ahead and try it out in a Triari. will be the primary carry for now. The gentleman I sent the Apache slip joint to in K390, I sent him a bunch of leather gear to try out and use with that. So yeah, it fits perfectly. This is a little bit thicker because of the liners and the locking mechanism than the K390 version, but yeah, it's still just really good to go. Great ergonomics. Let's give you guys another grand tour before we cut this loose. Sorry for that interruption. Yeah, that beautiful shield with the G10 lines. It's beautiful. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please, what is your grails? What are your grails? This is actually one of mine, a custom from Pena. It didn't really matter the configuration as long as it wasn't just ugly. And this one turned out to be quite beautiful, and I think it matches my aesthetic more than most. So yeah, I had 5 grail knives that I wanted. The first one was a CRK Umnumzan. I got that pretty early on. The next one was going to be a Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. I have the good fortune of having great friends who gifted me this one. Huge shout out to them again. And then there's a custom Demco of some sort. There was a custom Pena, so that's 1. So that's 3 out of the 5. And then the 5th slot would be just for like a Shirogorov, another custom, maybe even a Shamwari. That'd be pretty cool, by Gareth Bull. Most year he's got some pretty cool ones. I like the Boss. And then just stuff like that. The 5th slot would be something to rotate in and out until the perfect knife found me rather than me finding it. So anyways, I'm gonna splice these, I'm gonna splice these 2 videos together and get one good one. So yeah, guys, let me know, what are your top 5 of all time? I'm currently on the hunt for my top 5, as you can see. So yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye now.